Alright, boys and girls, maybe my new favorite course, and not because I played well, but because Hamilton Island Golf Club on Gspro is just awesome. This island is like this little half mountain. We got undulating fairways, we got tough greens. Buckle up for just a few shots over par here. I didn't play good. I kind of had a little bit of a back issue going on, but I also had a lot of fun playing this course. So we start off on a par 4 with everything sloping from left to right, and unfortunately start off with a bogey there. Not something you really want to do, but new course, first time around. With kind of a hurt back, we were okay. A little fairway finder down the middle on hole number 2. So some good shots. 103 up the hill. A little bit of an overdraw and short. Hopefully gets an inch from being just a give me par. Gonna have to chip on to there, and staying at +1. 316 yard blind tee shot. I went with a hybrid and a nice safe 210 down the hill. Everything really slopey. We got a 4-degree to the right, and I hosel shanked it. So that sucker's going way right. And that was kind of not the best sign of things to come there, having a hosel shank, and then this one comes up short. So kind of a dumb bogey there, +2. 168, beautiful hole here, ocean in the background, and a little bit of an overdraw again. Can't come from the inside with more degrees closed face than the swing degree. That usually is a recipe for a crazy hook, and we get out of there. We're at +3, 5th hole, and we're gonna see where the out of bounds goes, and we're gonna re-tee. So hitting number 3 off the tee. It is a par 5. Now, I thought I could take on these bunkers and carry them, and I couldn't. I just barely hopped out. 184. I have to make some sort of a miracle happen here. If this goes in the small circle, then it's a par. And a good shot from 184. It rolls off the back of the green, but not too disappointed with that, really. And some of the bogeys that I get on this round, like right there, that ends up being a double bogey by a couple inches. Like the gimme circle putts end up breaking me most of the time. They don't help me very much. Back-to-back par 5s here. This one a little longer. A decent drive down the middle. I decide to just hit 3-wood as far as I can, and we're hoping this gets a good kick to the right. Stays in the rough, but some sort of a shot here on a par 5, and played pretty nicely. That's going to be a birdie. We're going the opposite direction for the first time in this round. 138 yards at the par 7th. That looked like a little better swing. Still going a little long and left. Part of that hook problem that I've been having. A little chip into the gimme circle for a par. And moving on. 8th hole. Trying to finish the front 9 strong here. probably should have took less than driver here because I end up on the left side of the fairway, close and not able to really judge this 50-yard shot very well. I was having some issues earlier. That one, I got unlucky with a little uphill once it got on the green and it stopped short. We'll take the par though on the 8th. Go into the 9th. Hit a topped slicer out into the fairway. We're going to go ahead and take that and move on. Tough shot over some water, 157. Looked like good contact there. And again, just a little left and long. So not like, oh, I chunked it and it went 10 yards. Left and long is never really that bad. And here, it's really not that bad because we get the chip in birdie. A little around the toilet there. Very nice. We're at +3 all of a sudden, going to the 10th. I cannot capitalize on that and hit another top slicer. Had a little trouble pulling off of the 3 woods and stuff. Here, chunking one up the hill, only about halfway to the hole. Pretty embarrassing there, but an overswing, trying to get extra yardage out of a club that really wasn't going to get there in the first place. So, lesson learned. And there it finally stops. 66 yards remaining. That actually looked like a pretty good swing, but it's long and left. So the theme continues here on the 10th. 4th shot now. It's gonna be a tap in 5. So a bogey going to 11 here. Hamilton Island still good to me up until about this point. We go way right. Out of bounds. Re-tee again. So remember, this has already happened. And then follow that up with just a horrendous shot to the left. Oh, these swings look so bad. Not aiming anywhere close. I got out of the trees. If I would have just aimed to the right a little bit, it would have been fine. Now here, playing a little bit of ping pong, but at least we got a shot into the green. This is our 6th shot, however. And if you've been watching the videos lately, you'll notice that I'll be kind of consistent for 13 holes, and then all of a sudden do something like this. This is going to end up being a quadruple bogey. And I know I do one on the other video I just edited, and I know I did one a couple videos ago. And throwing a +4 into your round, like we were +4 through 11, I would have been totally happy ending up +5 or whatever. But once you jump to +8, it's like, come on. And so you could see that swing, just swinging out of my shoes, trying to get something going, and opposite effect happened. Towed it, skied it. Another tree. 60 yards remaining for our 3rd shot now. And again, this is not Hamilton Island's fault. This course, I really liked it, and I would recommend everyone go play it and at least give it a shot, play around it. I'm definitely going to play it again because I think I can certainly hit the ball better. But the course is just super fun, and the visuals are super fun. The holes are set up challenging but accessible. You got some elevation changes. This is like everything I like about a course. So plus you're on an island with the ocean in the background on a few of these. 13th hole, 122 remaining now. I'm just trying to get pars at this point, and a kick to the right might make it happen. No, 1 inch on the fringe. And then it runs long. See, that's just a little unlucky. And now we're all of a sudden at +10, going to 14. 155, par 3. You guessed it, long and left. Look at the background there, though. At least we get a chance to chip here. Not too thrilled about that, and that comes up short again. And sadly, another bogey. We are quickly at plus 11 here on this excellent course. Look at this hole, like it's out on its own peninsula. Out of bounds everywhere, but managed to hit a decent little fairway finding drive. Rolls up to about 107. And now 107 kind of against the grain. And that's certainly the best shot of the day. Besides the little chip in birdie, we get a good solid gimme circle birdie and then move to a par 3. And I would say in real life it probably bounces down that hill, but gets caught up in the rough. Little shot into the 16th green, gimme circle, remaining at plus 10, trying to salvage some sort of a round here. Really forcing myself to turn through these drives. 163 left. 17th hole. Tried to hit some sort of a, I thought I was hitting a draw, but it ended up face open. Go in. Close to another chip in there. But another par. We got one more hole left. 18th. Look at this one. Ocean in the background. Some sort of lake on the left. That's where I'm headed. No, it's not going to be too bad. It's going to end up in the rough, but little left. Pretty long. Good drive. 136. And here's one. I thought I took a high enough lofted club that I wouldn't get penalized so bad. We end up getting the par, though. Little chip in to the gimme circle. And this scorecard's going to be ugly. It's got a 7, bunch of 5s. Couple birdies, though. 3 birdies on the round. Not too bad. Like and subscribe.